What's up, my duddies and dudettes? The one and only gamer's choice, the gamer's champion, the one that's loving you, the one and only DDW. And I'm here, right here, playing a beta for Medal of Honor Warfighter. And as you see on the bottom, it is the multiplayer beta. I'm in here with a couple of DE members. We decided to go in and test out the game and see how it is. And I can actually tell you this game is an amazing game. Before we even get into any of the gameplay, enjoy what you see. In the meantime, I just want to tell you a little history behind it. The Medal of Honor is the United States military highest honor that can be awarded to anybody. It's awarded for acts of valor above and beyond the Call of Duty. Now that sentence alone states a lot, because this game is above and beyond Call of Duty. I'm not just saying that, I'm not just getting into it just to hype up, you know, a game that I enjoy. No, this game is a mixture of Battlefield and Call of Duty put together. It's actually developed by some of the people that work on Battlefield, hence why you pre-order the game. You get the Battlefield 4 beta, but this in no way, shape, or form, in my opinion, is a placeholder for Battlefield 4. Some people say, well, this is just something to tide people over until Battlefield 4 comes out. It's like a pre-Battlefield 4. No, it's not. This is a standalone game, and this game is amazing in its own right. I love my nades. On top of that, if you don't know the history of Medal of Honor, it was actually developed, I think, in 1999. I think it actually had 12 games before Battlefield. So if you think about it, you know, they have more titles than Battlefield does, and on top of that, you know, they have more of a following than Battlefield does. Medal of Honor is the reason a lot of people got into first-person shooters back to Counter-Strike. So I automatically, from the get-go, I want to just direct your attention to what you just saw, me die. As you saw, I had 17 health. That's actually something I really enjoy, is the fact that they actually have a health display. It's not like Call of Duty where your screen just gets red and you can't tell anything. You gotta hide behind a rock in order to get some health back. No, this is actually really cool, the fact that they have a health display with a number that gives the game a little bit more of a strategic appeal. I can basically tell you there's been a lot of times in a beta I've played it, I'm down to literally 1 health. I don't know how it is. It's really weird. Maybe it's just my luck, but a lot of times I'm down to 1 health and I gotta get healed by my buddy, which is another thing that I really do enjoy in this game, is the fact that there's a lot of teamwork system with the fire teams. People are like, well, that's similar to Battlefield. Yeah, it is, but this is 2-man fire teams. Where in Battlefield you had a squad, this is a 2-man fire team. As you see, I have my buddy D. Brock there protecting me as I plant the bomb. I'm planting the bomb, he's shooting for me, he's watching my back, he's covering me. Now, if you can work strategically in 2-man groups, you can dominate a specific game. We had a team of 10 people go in and just completely destroy the opposing force because we each had a plan of what to do. We had one fire team that specialized in planting the bomb. We had another fire team that covered the middle of the map, another fire team that strategically held down another location that we would need to come across to plant the next bomb. You know, in the beginning, each team, what we do is we deploy each team to a specific target area. That way, no matter where we're at on the map, the minute the target is located for us, we know where to plant the bomb. We're already there. So there's a lot of things that you can do with 2-man fire teams that actually is way better than Battlefield. It's just as fast as Battlefield, just as strategic in a way as Call of Duty, and hectic and frantic as Call of Duty. On top of that, you can resupply and heal your buddy. So if he got shot at, he took down 3 guys, he's still alive, you're dead, you're trying to respawn, you spawn on him, you hold down the X button, you heal your buddy. You know, good job well done, you heal your buddy. This is another thing, take a look at this right now. Shoot one down with a grenade launcher, turn the other guy around, boom, tomahawk to the head. Automatically get a mortar strike. Now try to be a little slick and try to tomahawk the other guy, because I knew I was recording it for you guys, but it didn't work out so well. But like I said, this is a lot of new aspects to the Call of Duty and Battlefield formula that I really do like. On top of that, you see the people that just killed your buddy, or you see the person that just killed you, highlights in red. You see your buddy, as you see right there, Brock's highlighted in white. You know, we're all watching each other's back. You automatically have a new strategic element to your gameplay because of the fact, as you see, he's right there in red. You have a new strategic gameplay. Now, Brock automatically saw the guy that killed me. He sees him highlighted in red. He knows to watch his back because there's a guy coming behind him. He can see him through the walls. There's also, I think it's a scout class or a spy class, where you can actually have, each class has their own special abilities. For example, the spy class, it's a little bit more agile, less gear, more submachine guns, but he can see through walls, and everybody is highlighted in red for him. But that only is a limited amount of time. With my assault class, you see I have my grenade launcher, which I favor a lot. I don't know why. I'm not a noob tube junkie like some people think. But for some reason, I really like the noob tube in this game. It's a lot more accessible, and it has its own ammo capacity of its own. You carry 2 grenades, and you have 2 noob tube grenades inside your grenade launcher already. The map is always good. Your kill perks actually stack, meaning as you see, my mortar is there now. If I keep getting kills, it stacks on top of that. It upgrades it similar to Call of Duty, where the more kills you get, the better your perks are. But what I like here is you get options. You could get a support perk, or you could get an attack perk. As you see on the screen, if I hit the right button on the D-pad, I get a smoke screen. If I hit the left button, I'll get an attack mortar, which I'm about to call in right now. As you see, I just died while I was doing it. On top of that, it's no longer shoot and call in the perk at the same exact time. It's a new strategic element in there, a new tactical element, where if I call in that perk, I have to lose my gun because I have to highlight it with binoculars, which is semi-realistic at the same exact time because nobody's going to call in a chopper with no no radio or walkie-talkie in his hand. That's not going to happen. So it's pretty cool. On top of that, as you see, the guns are customizable. I can change the skins. I can change the rack on the gun. I can change the magazine, the muzzle capacity. The ranking system is automatically up top. The more kills you get, the higher your rank goes. So it's really good the way they actually did this game. This game is very well made. I'm not really too much onto the story mode as of yet. They really haven't announced too much of it. But the multiplayer, from what I see, it looks amazing. The team gets ranked up, so you can have 1,000,000 kills on your team, but if you don't have teamwork, if you don't rack up those points, you would not be at the top of the leaderboard. As you see me and Brock right now, we're at like I think close to 3,000, 4,000. We're destroying these people just by ourselves as a 2-man team. But yet and still, we're still automatically on top of the leaderboards, not just because of the kills, but because at the same exact team, you see right there, 4,136. Because we're defusing the bombs, we're planting the bombs, we're very, very much goal-oriented. And that's one thing this game stands above the rest with, is the fact that it's goal-oriented. It's not about how many kills you got. And I can tell you right now, I've seen many people that's gotten 40 kills in a game still not wind up on top of the leaderboards. On top of that, you're not going to get MVP if you're on the losing team. So you can get 40 kills, but not help your team collect the objectives, not help your team plant the bomb, and still not wind up on the MVP leaderboards. Which that, for some people that are kill junkies, are very, very much detrimental to their enjoyment of the game, which I like. It forces people to work together, it forces people to actually do the objectives. And that's one thing first-person shooter games are missing. From the days of Counter-Strike, from the days of, you know, the original FPS like Halo, is they're missing the team-based objective games. So this game actually blends in very well. You see the noob tube right there to his chest. This game blends in very well the use of team tactics, team strategy, and team-based warfare, which I like very much. You also get an option to spawn on your buddy, or you can get an option to actually spawn in a fallback cover position, which is kind of like, how can I say, it's a fallback cover position where it's not necessarily a respawn, but it's a tactical respawn. So it actually protects you from where you're going to spawn at. But there's some people that's learned to exploit this already, where they came out the spawn areas, but they have multiple spawns across the map. Hopefully by the time the game goes live, by the time the game is actually released, the spawns will be more than just 2 or 3 spawns. They'll be more strategic, you know, because I know that this is what they're focusing on, is strategy. So for the time being though, I didn't have too much problem with the spawns, except for the people that wanted to exploit it, but that was maybe 2 out of every 20 games. So I'm going to let you sit back, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. As always, I'm the one that's loving you, the one and only DDW, for the Darkest Horses Productions channel, as well as my own personal channel. Take care, duddies and dudettes. Be safe, and game on. Medal of Honor is released October 23rd. Get ready, pick it up, bring your Warfighter skills to the table. Deuces.
do this. Medic!
Planning a demolition.
Find some better cover! Find some better cover! Hey, I need medical attention.
We're planning a demolition charge. Cover him. Shit, we can't take the target. Move to the next one. Fight harder. We must take the objective.
I need medical. Friendly!
Enemy UAV is active.
Taking fire!
Target identified. We're planning a demolition charge. Eyes on the objective. We're planning a demolition charge. Cover him.